Hello and welcome to OFL's Table of Contents.
I'm Patrick. I had to look down and say that. I'm Patrick. I am the library assistant here at the Ogden Farmers Library, and I'm also the current record holder for the most amount of sneezes that resulted in neck injury.
Impressive. My name is Juan, and I am a library clerk here at Ogden Farmers Library.
We're here to tell you about some of the materials that we got from the library that we loved reading or watching. Every item that we talk about is available in the Monroe County Library System. Let's begin. Although I forgot to bring the book in today, I did make my own cover. And since I did it this morning with construction paper and some glue, it's technically a first edition.
Patrick got out the good crayons this morning.
Only the best. The King of Elfland's Daughter by Lord Dunsany is a pre-Tolkien fantasy about a human king that marries the King of Elfland's daughter. That's where the name comes from. That's the title of the book. As with all relationships, things get messy when the elf princess, my notes are down here. As with all relationships, things get very messy when the elf princess is whisked away back to Elfland and the human king has to go on an impossible quest to get her back.
You like doing little things at the end.
Although on the surface it seems like it's just a king saves princess story, it really is more of an intimate tale about how messy relationships can get when we put our expectations on other people, like how a human king wants his elf bride to act more human. There's also something really lovely about the way Lord Dunsany writes. He gives overlooked things a lot of charm, like the way somebody cooks, walking on a hill at sunset, or even just the breeze can be very magical.
You know a thing about magical breezes, don't you, Patrick?
For lovers of modern fantasy, this book may not be for you if you really like Game of Thrones and the heavy, plot-driven genealogies of Game of Thrones. You're probably not going to like this. The King of Elfland's Daughter draws more from like Arthurian legend and folk tales, so if you like that, this one is for you. It's got a lot of atmosphere. I give it 5 Patricks out of 6. That's real. I said that. I got my copy at Chilai, but this is not available to the public.
This story follows Keisha as she looks for her presumably dead wife as she travels across the country on her truck.
She's on the truck?
She's on the truck. Well, like, she's driving it, but like, she's in it.
So she's not on top with reins?
No.
That would have been a better story.
This novel mashes up a few different genres of adventure, horror, and it kind of reminds me a lot of Neil Gaiman's American Gods. I love the way that Joseph Fink writes, and if you're a fan of that kind of slow, creeping dread type of horror, this is a good book for you.
I have that slow, creeping horror in my life.
Don't we all?
So one, it sounds like you liked it. How would you rate it?
I would rate it as the third cleanest rest stop bathroom you've ever been in.
That was so much better than mine. That's it. We did it.
Whew.
Is what? Do you want to end by like saying goodbye in unison?
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right.
On 3?
Goodbye. Oh, I missed your cue.
We'll work on it. We'll work on it.
We'll try better next time.